Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello and a warm welcome to a stadium that always oozes passion, St James's Park. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action.
Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory, and we are heading into another big game this weekend in the Premier League. Newcastle away at St James's Park. Because of the result over the weekend, which I think collectively a lot of us Arsenal fans were disappointed about, the 1-1 draw with City at the Emirates, this now becomes massive. This now becomes a massive, massive game. And even though I'm less... I want to watch what I say here. Even though I'm less... I wouldn't say scared, because they've still got really dangerous players. Like, you know, there's pretty much most of that starting 11, apart from Anthony Elanga, are the same starting 11 that beat us. And also Nick Voltemade as well, that beat us in the Carabao Cup. And, you know, in the league last season at St James's Park. So I'm not going to say because Isak's gone, I'm less scared, let's say, but I feel less threatened a bit about the fact that Isak's not there anymore. I still think it's going to be a really tough game because our record there isn't great. Like, especially over the last 2 or 3 seasons, our record hasn't been great there. And depending on what happens with Liverpool, who I believe by then would have played earlier in the day. I'm just checking the table. Yeah, I think Liverpool, I'm pretty sure Liverpool play. They played Crystal Palace earlier in the previous day, so earlier. So, by then Liverpool could already be, 8 points clear by that point. They're already 5 points clear of us. They could be 8 points clear by then. So, it's a huge game. Again, it's only the 6th game of the season. It's not like everything's going to be decided here and then. But it is something that, like, if we do lose this game, or if we do drop points, it makes it incredibly hard to keep up that title challenge. And it's very hard, and it sort of further cements this doubt over whether we can maintain another title challenge and get over the line in the league. As I'm recording this, I am actually got in the background the Port Vale game. We're 1-0 up, if you're watching this in the future, after an Eberechi Eze goal. I don't actually think we've played very well so far. We've been very sloppy in possession, and have given Port Vale a couple of bursts forward, which luckily we've defended pretty well. But because of the fact it's so early in the cup competitions, and it's partly a little bit of, like, in the back of my mind, arrogance that because we should win this game, it's like there's no point in covering it, to be honest. And I also wanted a break, so I decided to make more time to do stuff for Newcastle. But anyway, back to Newcastle. They've had a very indifferent start to the season. They're currently sitting in 13th. They've drawn. They lost to Liverpool, which they probably shouldn't have. They should have drawn that game. They drew to Leeds. They beat Wolves, and the last weekend they drew to Bournemouth. And I think half of those games have been 0-0. Yeah, half of those games have been 0-0. So it's interesting. You can definitely tell they don't have the same firepower that they did last season. They don't have the same end product that they did last season. I watched them against Aston Villa, which was the first 12-30 game of the season. And they didn't look... They looked okay, but they didn't... They were very... You could tell that they were missing Isak, And I think Jon Visser from who they signed from Brentford is out as well this weekend. Despite the simulation you're seeing later on, somehow the computer allows Visser to come on, even though I put him in the reserves before the game. But anyway, bloody technology. But yeah, so it's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how their new striker does. I mean, I know he's already scored a goal. He seems like he's quite good in the air from what I've seen. Anthony Elanga looks like a threat. I think since he's, come out on the scene when he was at Man United, and then when he went to Forest, he was like a dangerous player. He is a bit of a pace merchant, but he's hard to catch. Put it that way. Once he's on one, I would say he reminds me of Martinelli, but slightly faster than Martinelli. Yeah. So it's a really, really big game, because what we don't want is to start that gap to start building already. We want to maintain that challenge. And, if somehow Palace can do something against Liverpool, then the onus is on us to then go out and do our job against Newcastle. I think we can win this game. It's just the record that's against us. I think the last time, if I remember correctly, that we beat them at St James's Park, I'm just going to have a look, going straight back to the Premier League website again. I think the last time we beat them at St James's Park was 2023. So in the 22-23 season I think the last time we beat them at St James's Park, and that was.
Remember to like and subscribe, and also follow Dan on social media. All the information is in the description below.
Hello, sorry about that. I got caught in with a phone call that lasted longer than I expected to. So at this point, you've just watched my break ident, and so I'm back. So yes, Newcastle, big game. I think it's teetering on the precipice of being a must-win game. I think it's one of those games now, after the draw with City, the loss to Liverpool. I think, it's one of those games where we definitely need to win this. I think our record has been poor there. As I said, the last time we won was in May of 2023. That was the top 4 season, the all or nothing season. And it hasn't gotten better ever since. Now, will it be different now Alexander Isak's not there? I'm not sure. But I suppose we'll just have to wait and see what happens. It'll be one of those games where I'll be very nervous, because again, they've had our number the past couple of seasons, and I feel like it's going to be one of those games, even though they don't have Isak anymore. As I say, they still have Bruno Guimaraes, they still have Joe Linton. They've got Anthony Elanga now. They've got Visser's injured, but yeah, they've got a decent back four. They're a decent side, Newcastle, and especially at home, their fans make it a cauldron. So it is going to be very, very difficult. Now, to finish off, I'm actually going to sit here and do this is pre-recorded, but I'm going to now do impromptuly, I'm going to do a live reaction to the round 4 draw of the Carabao Cup. And I'll also give my quick thoughts on the game against Port Vale. I know I said earlier on that it wasn't a great performance. I think we were very sloppy from what I saw, but then again, it was a first 11 that hadn't played together before. We did win 2-0, goals from Eze and Trossard. But yeah, it wasn't the most inspiring performance. Then again, I never go into these games thinking, oh yeah, we should definitely win 6-0 or whatever. I know that it's not that simple. But anyway, Carabao Cup draw, let's see. So, first thing out of the bag, number 15, which is Arsenal. Why do we always come out first in this? I never understand it. We always come out first. Arsenal, will play Brighton at home in round four. Not bad, but still, Brighton. It's the type of game that we've lost in the past. I think the last couple of times. The next one we've got Grimsby Town, and they will be playing.
Well, the first half story has been written. Half time here at St James's Park.
Brentford. So Grimsby at home to Brentford. Yeah, I think 2 seasons ago we lost in the 4th round to. Next one, Swansea City. We'll play. I sound like the LMA Manager voice. Number 13, Manchester City. For those of you that have ever played LMA Manager before, I might actually do it in that voice. Newcastle United will play Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, underway once more, and it's
So that's probably the pick of the draw so far. Next one, Wrexham at home to you used to skip this in LMA Manager. Cardiff City. Next one, Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. It's getting me in the mood to play LMA Manager now. I think this is the final one coming up. Number 10, Wolverhampton Wanderers at home to. Is it the final one? Chelsea. Oh yeah, there's two more to go, so I won't torture you anymore with my bad, generic, slightly northern voice from LMA Manager 2004. Such a nerd. Final draw, Wycombe Wanderers at home to Fulham. And that concludes the draw. That's what it used to say at the end. Yeah, so that's it. Brighton in the next round, in the 4th round. It's good that we won the game at least. Like, I wasn't really expecting a... what's the word? I wasn't expecting, like, us to absolutely rout them. The thing that was a little bit disappointing, Gyökeres came on in the second half, and I was expecting him to score a goal, but I think he's still getting up to speed with everything, to be honest. But yeah, back to Newcastle. It's on the precipice of being a big game. I think we sort of have to win it. I don't think it will go down very well if we drop points here as well. You know, but I'm worried because of the record that we've got, despite the fact that they don't have Alexander Isak anymore. Anyway, apologies again for the big pause. I know that, like, when you watch this, it won't feel like that, but still, yeah, we'll leave it there. I will be back again after the game against Newcastle on Sunday. Until then, take care and stay safe.
A masterful performance. The defenders unable to...
Remember to like and subscribe, and also follow Dan on social media. All the information is in the description below.
Stop him!
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Gyökeres. He could pick out a teammate. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Sandro Tonali. Joelinton. Oh, big opportunity! Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. Strong hand on that one. Gives it a go. Oh, great block. Victor Gyökeres. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. It was on its way in. Saka, they could level it. Palmed away by the keeper.
Well, time running out for Arsenal. You felt that had to go in. Not much hope for them now, but credit to the keeper. What a great save that was.
Yes, in the mood to exert more pressure. Oh, denied in his quest to make it a double.
Well, his movement, his technique and his goal threat have been really good today. He probably deserved a second there.
Now sending it in. He didn't have too much room to work with, but a long way off target. But it just seems in this game, he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Yeah, he's been at the heart of everything today. He's passed it well, he's always been available, and he's done a good job at winning the ball back. And of course, he's got an assist to his name.
And it's with Hall. Joelinton. Now with Wisa. Very quick thinking there. Plenty of support here. Might work out. A matter of keeping his composure. And a fine stop. Substitution there. Let's see how it affects the match. Keen to take it short here. And angling it back. What a block! Full advantage with them. Referee says play on. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. And in with a real chance. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, as the replay shows, that's such a brilliant bit of skill to set up the chance. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. So the final whistle now, and disappointment for Arsenal, you've got to say. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the board in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.